Braving the cold weather, students came out in their thousands for Wednesday's big vote in Parliament. The government wants to raise university fees in England from £3,000 to up to £9,000, but has found itself under intense criticism. The march began peacefully, but soon grew tense close to the Parliament buildings. Dozens of protesters and police officers were injured, including several very seriously. Protesters, kettled in by riot police, surged towards police lines carrying metal fencing before being beaten back. Higher education funding reform has been the single most controversial policy that this new coalition government has had to sell to the nation. This is evident not least from the size of the protests we've seen on the streets of London and other big cities in the UK in the last 4 weeks. Along the corridors of power, politicians debated for some 5 hours and in the end passed the bill by a slim majority of just 21 votes. Just a week ago, they were expecting a majority 4 times that number.
The ayes to the right, 323. The noes to the left, 302.
Students say the government has betrayed them, especially the junior coalition partners, the Liberal Democrats, who had earlier this year made it an election promise to not vote for raising tuition fees.
All the students here are let down by the Lib Dems because they are the party for the students, and we voted for them because we thought they would secure our futures.
That pledge with the fees was what really separated them from the other parties in the first place, because they were the only people saying it, so they were the people that the students wanted to vote for, and they've just completely gone back on it.
The government says this country is in too much debt to afford not to bring this policy to pass. Among Liberal Democrat MPs, 21 rebelled against the plans, with 27 supporting the government and 8 abstaining. The party faces its deepest crisis since its founding 22 years ago.
Students are ready to fight back at the ballot box and ready to organise against them. They made a pledge to students and we're ready to make a pledge back. If you break your pledge, we pledge to organise against you and vote against you at the next general election, and we won't be breaking our pledge.
Back in Westminster, as news of the vote results spread amongst protesters trapped in the police kettle, more violence ensued. The Treasury building nearby was attacked and a statue of former wartime leader Winston Churchill was set on fire. The government, including Liberal Democrat leaders, say they have no regrets for passing this bill and that now it is time to prove to the nation how students will be better off under the new policies. Farina Alam, Press TV, London.